Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna take you all the way to Haiti. Yes, I'm taking you to Haiti. Today I'm gonna be making some Haitian stewed chicken. Well, us Americans will call it red stewed chicken. So let me bring you in the kitchen and show you guys what I'm gonna be using. For today's ingredients, I'll be using 1 scotch bonnet pepper, 6 cloves. I'll be using 1 head of green scallions, a half of green pepper. I have thyme and parsley bundled together. I have half of a red tomato. I have 6 cloves of garlic, and I have a half of an onion. I also have my special seasoning that I use. It's basically a blend of a bunch of produce such as green peppers, onions, garlic, basil, parsley, just a bunch of stuff. It's something typically Haitians call epis, but I just call it my blended seasoning. I'm also gonna be using 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So let's get it started. So the first thing that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna get our chicken. I've actually seasoned my chicken overnight. So as you can see, I have my blended seasonings, or my epis, which Haitians would say. And I'm basically just gonna put my seasoned chicken, or my marinated chicken, into a pot. And this is actually a very simple recipe, guys. I call it a stewed fried chicken. It has so much flavor. It has a little different spice that you typically don't get from anywhere else. When I thought about this YouTube channel and I thought about my name, Cooking Around the World with Des, it inspired me to do so many different dishes, being that I just love food. So next, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna get my onion. Gonna put my onion inside. That already looks good, guys. Check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and put my garlic in. I'm gonna put my tomato. I'm gonna add my green pepper, my scallion, and then I'm gonna add my bundle. So guys, the reason you don't have to bundle this, you don't have to bundle at all, but I like to bundle it so I can just take it out. All we need is the flavor from the parsley and the thyme. I'm gonna throw that in there, and you're gonna get your scotch bonnet pepper, guys. And you're gonna also get your cloves. So here's my cloves, and I'm just gonna put them inside of my pepper. That way, you don't bite into a clove. A clove is a very disgusting thing to taste by itself. So I'm just gonna put that inside. 6 cloves should be good. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, it's up to you. But I use about 6 or 7 cloves, and I'm just gonna put it all throughout my pepper. This dish is actually not a very long dish. We actually don't want our chicken to cook all the way done. We just want to get the flavor of our stew in our chicken. So here's my pepper. I'm gonna throw the pepper inside. And now I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So 1 and 2 tablespoons. Let me just turn my eye on. You can turn it on high if you want to, a little under high. And I'm just gonna fill this up with water. So you basically just want to cover your chicken. You don't wanna put your chicken all the way to the top, but you just wanna cover your chicken. And guys, I know there's a lot of you that might know this same recipe, and you might feel like this is not the way that you do it, but hey, this is the way that I do it. And I'm just gonna stir. So as you can see, I have all my veggies. I have my tomato paste. I have my blended seasonings. And I'm gonna let this cook for about, I'll say 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add like a spoonful of my blended seasoning into the stew. Just mix it in. The chicken is almost where I want it to be, which is perfect. It's not quite done, but I don't want it to be all the way done, because what I'm gonna do next, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to fry the chicken. So I just basically have to take my chicken out, and I'm gonna let my chicken rest for about 5 minutes before I put it into my grease to let it fry. All right guys, so my chicken is a little done. You don't want it overcooked because we're gonna go ahead and fry it and put it back in our stew. I'm gonna let this sit and rest for about, let's say 10 minutes, all right? So as you guys can see, this is my sauce, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. But now what I'm gonna do, as you can see, I have some chicken parts in there, and that's exactly what you want. I'm gonna get the salt, and I'm just gonna season my sauce. You wanna season it to taste, okay? You have the spices from the red and green peppers. You have the garlic. You have the thyme and the parsley. You have the cloves. You have the scotch bonnet, and it smells great, okay? So I have my eye on low, and I'm just basically just gonna let the sauce cook or thicken up, what I would say. And then we're gonna fry our chicken, and guess what we're gonna do after that? We're gonna add it back to our sauce. So it's to taste. Let's taste our sauce. That's really good, guys. With the salt, I'm gonna need a little bit more salt, but I would say you need about 1.5 tablespoons of salt. And I'm gonna mix it. And you guys can leave your bundle of parsley and thyme in for additional 2 minutes, but that's all you need. You don't want your sauce to be super bitter. So I'm gonna put my top on, and I'm going to just let my sauce cook. So my chicken has rested for 10 minutes. It's still a little hot, but that's fine. My grease is hot. I must warn you guys, this is gonna do a lot of popping, okay? So I'm just gonna have my top on hand. I'm not gonna cover my chicken, but the key is I don't want the grease to pop into my face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start adding my chicken. Look at that, it has a really nice color to it. You can see the seasoning that I left on all night. Throw that in there. And what I want this to do is I'm gonna let this fry until it's golden brown. Okay, my grease isn't up too high, which is good because the chicken's not gonna pop in my face. And then we're gonna let it, after it is golden brown, which I'll let you all see, we're basically just gonna let the chicken rest for about 2 to 3 minutes, and we're gonna put it back into our sauce. All right. I have my last bit of chicken that I fried. This is fried a golden brown. As you can see, it has the color of the tomato paste. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to the sauce with the rest of my chicken. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do to finish off my chicken is I'm just gonna get some onion. I'm gonna just put some onion, and there you have it. Your chicken is done, at least my version of my Haitian stewed chicken. It's done. You have the sauce from the chicken is stewed, the crispiness, and that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you could, I would really appreciate if you liked, subscribed, shared, send it to your mother, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your baby, and just let me know how you all like this recipe. Happy Haitian Flag Day, May 18th. I'm representing and I'm showing love to my fellow Zoes, okay? I love you guys. Take care. Bye.